Hi, it's Fiona Fernandez. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Pyrmont, and I just wanted to show you a couple of ways that I plan out when I'm going to die cut, especially with a shape that's like this. So I'm going to stamp this stamp inside it, and this is out of the Merriest Trees Bundle. So you get a die set and a stamp set in the bundle. So whenever you buy a bundle like that, it's 10% off. It's a great way to get them together. And during October in 2023, there's a special for joining at the moment, and they're celebrating 35 years of Stampin' Up. So they're doing a special offer. You can get 35% off the usual joining price, or you can get 35% more products in the usual joining price. So have a look on the website, fionafernandez.stampinup.net, and have a look at the Join Now page. Great way to get some more stash, and I joined for the discount, so I was in with that and the extra products, and I've stayed and I've had such a great time. Got a team and we just have such a fun time. I'm actually preparing things for a retreat day that I'm doing and getting all this worked out. So what I've decided to do, so there's a couple of ways to do this. I've cut this piece down to fit the tree, and I know that the stamp fits in the middle of that. And so I have actually traced around the die for this one here, just to get the position of the die. So this is one way to do it. You can do it that way and then keep on going like that, and then positioning your die like that so that you know. And I like to get a bit of a ballpark of where it sits. So even just putting it there. And then the other thing I was going to show you is you can do this. You can put your die, let's just get rid of that for a minute. Let's put it on here so we can see it. And now I'm looking at it just under the camera, so I'm hoping it works out right on the camera. So when I put the die over the top of it like that, I can see where it's going to sit when I die cut it. And then I'm just going to use a bit of sticky tape. Could use a sticky note, but I want to see right through it. So for this, I'm just going to use a bit of tape. Put my die on there like that. It looks a bit different in the camera because, let me bring it up. Where's the camera? There. What it looks like straight on is that. So it actually doesn't look that high up on mine. I think it just depends where the camera is. Maybe I just need to go up a tiny bit. Oh, no, it looks too low now. Let's go down a bit. It looks like that. So then we can stamp. I'm going to stamp on there. Stamp our trees. No ink. Just using garden green. So I'm going to line this one up with my pencil drawings. Make sure it all fits on the card. A good push. Okay, so we've got that one. Now we already know that this one's there. So then this one here I've got there. Just takes out the guesswork. Nothing worse than stamping it on a bit of card and then going, oh no, I've missed this bit out, or I've missed that bit out. Especially when you're working with a bigger die like this. I'll just line that up with my die markings. Of course, we're not going to see the pencil markings because we're going to be cutting them off. We can keep going up the page. So you don't have to mark them out with pencil markings. I just did that so I could get a bit of an idea of where I was going with it. See how we go with this one. Okay, so I want 2 more. Just watch that. Just watch that little piece on the side there. It shouldn't affect you if you don't push it down, but being on the edge of a big stamp, I'm just going to wipe that off. Shimmy. I rocked my stamp too much. So looking at how much room's between these two, it's about there, and just we want to line up our tree. I noticed on the camera then it looked like I was over the edge at the bottom, but I'm actually looking straight over the top of it. And that was okay. Try and get that in the right spot. I think it's more up here. Oh, I've gone too close with that one. Maybe we won't get that extra one. Okay, we'll leave that one there. We don't want to go more than we can, do we? And then we just take the die off there. Put my sticky tape back over there. And then I'm just going to cut these apart, sort of between where I've drawn them on. I'm just cutting around that a little bit so that we have enough. I don't like putting the whole piece of card through the die cutting machine because it marks it sometimes. Just using a little mini. Just pop it on there. I do like doing the outline, I think. Seems to work better. I do this sort of thing if I'm doing a whole lot at once. I'm just trying to save on how much card I use too. I'm not wasting too much. You're throwing that much away. And here's my little tree. So let's just see how we went on this end one here. Actually, I might just do the die cut around there. Actually, I'll go around that one first. There we want it. Just do a few down the side there. I think that'll work out all right. Yeah, I probably could have done this. So yeah, it's probably best if you keep drawing around the edges for this one, and that way you can see exactly, see how much space I've missed, and I could have fit another tree there if I'd gone a bit closer. So it's a good example. It's a good idea to do your tracing and then just trim them apart. Okay, we'll trim this one apart. I'm going to go fairly close to that one, although this side doesn't matter now because I've seen that it's too far out. It'll be the other side that's more of a worry, that side. Just wondering whether to put that one through. We'll see how it goes. it's on the bottom there. And with the mini, you have to make sure you've got it over enough. Actually, I probably need to put that on the other way, I think. Cut that one out first. I'm going to put that one over the end so that I don't come too far over this one here. That way it'll stop cutting there. It'll stop pressuring on the piece. That's all right. Right, I won't do them all. That gives you an idea though that yes, we could have gone a bit closer, so good idea to trace around the edges, but I like the idea of sticking it onto the top of the stamp block as well to make sure I've got it all lined up properly. So that's my quick little tip today. I hope you have fun doing your cards and getting on to your Christmas cards. So we'll be doing a fair bit of that next week. Okay, I'll catch you next time. Ciao.